I, Mayor Karen W. Weaver, declare a state of emergency in the city of Flint.
The news story has rocked headlines across the country. Toxic water in Flint, Michigan. Children exposed to high levels of lead. In 2014, the city switched its water source to save money, using water from the Flint River instead of Lake Huron. The only problem? Water from Flint River was never properly treated and filtered, and most of the city's water pipes became corroded. Families began to complain that the water was brown and smelled bad, and then kids became sick. But government officials maintained the water was safe.
They told us it was safe to bathe with it, so I kind of felt comfortable and believed in them until my kids started getting rashes on them, and I didn't think it was water related because they kept telling us it was safe.
According to the EPA, the maximum safe level of lead in drinking water is 0 parts per billion. 5 is the threshold for concern. Flint water has been regularly tested above 100 ppb by a Virginia Tech research team. And in at least one home, the team measured above 13,000. 5,000 is considered toxic waste by the agency.
Lead poisoning can cause irreversible brain damage in children, from memory loss to seizures, and many long-term effects are still unknown.
This crisis, it affects everybody in this city. African Americans, whites, Chinese, Hispanics, you name it. And it's frustrating when people try to make it out that it's a racist issue and stuff like that, because there is no type of racist situation going on when it affects an entire community.
After public protest, the city of Flint switched back to using fresh water from Lake Huron last October. But many families fear too much damage has already been done to the city's water pipes. There is still a desperate need for clean drinking water, and Mt.Gilead has stepped up to make a difference. Through your tithes and offerings, we have purchased 38,568 bottles of water for Flint, Michigan. Glory to God. That's right, 38,568 bottles of water. Our cameras were rolling as we picked up the cases from Food Lion and delivered them to a location near the airport to be shipped straight to Flint. Mt.Gilead, we want you to know that your giving makes a difference. It says in the Word, "For I was hungry, and you fed me. I was thirsty, and you gave me a drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me into your home." And the King will say, "I tell you the truth, when you did it to one of the least of these, my brothers and sisters, you are doing it to me." We may not know the names of the 100,000 people who call Flint, Michigan home, but we know that God is pouring out His love to them and using us to make a difference in their lives.